Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sketch! Yeah!
You were at the height of your career. Some content that you had shot in the past leaked.
My management like had a PR lady, and like one of the options she was telling me was like, say it's AI. Like, shut up, Banks.
Some people think you're an industry plant. Who the planted you?
Jynxzi did. Honestly, that's the one who helped me the most.
No way!
Is that MrBeast behind us?
MrBeast.
You're the goalie?
Yeah, I'm the goalie.
Apologies in advance if I score on you, dude.
You're not gonna score shit. Soccer shit ain't stage. When I was in Japan. Are you not allowed back in Japan from that video? I didn't mean to say that. That was so
I've obviously gone through a handful of controversies and...
Anyone with wieners?
You're also really funny. And so it's interesting to better understand like the things that make you a bit anxious.
I don't really mind crying on camera, but like...
Dude, I realize there's no service anywhere on this godforsaken island.
It's called Wi-Fi. You can connect to it right now.
What
We're in a
Wi-Fi?
tunnel, though.
We are in a tunnel.
Why are you soaking wet?
Stop.
Okay. I get nervous before I do stuff like this.
Well,
That's like...
Are you sweating?
No, that's just water. I like the feeling of water when I get nervous.
I wish I would have done that, man.
It feels, well, like, that's why I like...
do you want to pour, should we pour water on our faces
I
right
would
now?
I'd be so down.
You
No,
should.
just to
I totally would if anyone
we get
has
some water?
I'll do
Because
it
I
if-
just ended up popping a pimple and now I'm just,
well, I just think it would be good to do it in congruence with our guests.
Yeah. I
give
feel
us
better.
some water. Give us some water and we're
A
gonna
Feastables bar? How does
drench
that help,
ourselves.
dude? Agua, dude. Oh, agua. Hey, tell him a quick story.
I will. I could have beat speed on that treadmill. It was bouncy.
You're looking good.
Thanks,
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie.
Thanks, bro.
I
feel like
thought
here.
you had it for a
All right,
second.
ready? 3,
I was...
2, 1.
Can I get one of those too?
Sketch. What's up, man? Welcome to the podcast,
Thanks
bro.
for having me, bro.
Welcome to our wet cast,
That makes
brother.
sense. Pretty sick.
Did what we just did make, does that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, I feel good.
I also feel better. Like I see why he did that.
we
We might as well do it now, but that's usually what I do before I get on the stream. Not before stream, but like sometimes before shit. Like
It's solid.
I swear. You can check my Twitter. Like when I was doing it, and the first time like I did it like in front of someone. Well, like I do before like games and shit. Like
Yeah.
But, like I got an IV in Vegas, and like I did just it makes me nervous for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So I was like whenever I get nervous, I was telling the IV guy, I was like, can you grab me some waters? And every time he grabbed me waters, I just form on me.
Bro, not
And
even
then he asked me to take a picture with them. So there's a picture of me doing like this.
It's amazing. Soaking
And it's
wet.
just soaking wet.
We talked about Sketch coming on the show. I've talked to him about it. He said you get a little bit nervous before a podcast, right?
Just like in general with cameras or anything, like that's kind of where my character came.
What did I tell you about this podcast?
It's easy because that's why I like doing stuff with people I've done stuff with before. Like that's usually what I usually do.
Yep.
Get closer.
Nah, it's
Echo?
It's just maybe blocking your face.
Oh, it is.
Maybe I don't know.
It is. Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to just start.
Hey, what are you doing to him? Hey, what are you doing to
I'm
him?
trying to make
Someone
the quality of
Photoshopped
this
this.
podcast the best that it can be.
Someone photoshopped this and used this as blackmail.
Sorry. How's that?
That feels good.
Yeah.
Feels like home.
Let's go.
Sorry about that, brother. What are you doing here, Jimmy?
What the?
Yo,
That is a plot twist.
what up, bro?
There's no way he just.
Bro, because we're actually like in the middle of nowhere in London, and this is like 4 levels downstairs in a basement that you have to take multiple.
I'm gonna pop up behind Mike and Dave and then disappear.
What did you say, Masvidal?
So don't even address it, but it's been addressed, bro. Like,
We can unaddress it
No.
via editing software.
no, I'm leaving all this.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sketch, bro. How you feeling?
I feel good. I feel good now. Like usually once I get things started and like I just like I always get like it's like FOMO nerves or whatever.
What else? What would make you feel even better? Do you want to ask us a question to start?
No, I mean like to be honest, weed. As I look at.
Wow.
No way. What the fuck?
Is that
Good timing.
MrBeast behind us?
MrBeast.
Gave me shares in Prime to hold this so you buy the new flavor. It tastes great.
What?
Crazy. Thanks, Jimmy. Blue
I did
chill.
my job.
Prime
I
ice. Let's
wait.
go. It's lighter.
Throw me some
Lighter, more
chairs.
refreshing.
Throw me 2 shares.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks,
Thank
Jim.
you, Mr. Beast.
Hey, by the way, Feastables is now available in the UK.
Yeah.
Go get your Go get your chocolates
we got
right
you.
now. It's
That's
the
where
best
we just-
chocolate in the world.
That's where we just all came from. We were on a bus with Jimmy, a double-decker Feastables bus, driving around London
Yeah,
talking shit.
that was fun. That was that stuff like that gets my nerves going sometimes. But like, I just generally get anxious.
What you said right there was perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the easiest way to explain everything.
Yeah,
I feel like for people watching, that may be a little confusing because you're a content creator. You know, you're always in front of the camera.
yeah. Well, I didn't like really think it was gonna happen. Like content creation, like it was like kind of stumbled upon it. Was like just doing it to play video games with other people. And then like when it started happening and I had all that other shit behind me, I was like kind of going like it was I'd like call it like an impending doom.
Yeah, I felt that before.
You really blew up quick. Like you
Yeah,
like,
I started streaming like a year and a half ago.
that's in like think about what he just said.
No, I know.
Well,
I started all forms of social media like a year and a half ago.
Some people think you're an industry plant.
Yeah, that's true. And they're pushing me. I don't know who's pushing me, but it's a lot of help.
Yeah, who
I
planted
don't know how
you?
the fuck I got here.
Who the fuck planted you?
Jynxzi did. Honestly, that's the one who helped me the most. Like in the beginning, for sure. Because he found me on TikTok, and then we started messaging. Then we started streaming together. And there's like times where we'd have like over 100K people watching us, and I was like, that's where like I got so deep into like my character because I was like shitting my pants.
Wait, can I ask this? So first off, let me preface this by saying, Sketch, I love you. I think you're so great. And man, you said weed would help you calm down. When we were in MrBeast's
Yeah.
$1 Million Influencer Challenge, I had brought in some edibles secretly. Shh. Jimmy didn't know, but I had told you, I was like, yo, I got edibles. And I was looking forward to like taking them with you. And
I
like,
know, and then I got an X,
then Nico Omila gave you the fucking umbrella, the impossible cookie umbrella, and you got eliminated. I was so sad, bro.
Bro, he stabbed me in the back.
Yeah,
I
he
wanted to
did.
get baked with you so bad.
I know, it would have been so...
we could still do it. I mean,
so
like,
fun,
do you
dude.
have any here? Or, like, what's your connections like?
Nah, so I stopped smoking.
We're in California. We're shooting in California.
Yeah, we are in California.
Hey.
I stopped weed, dude.
Oh, congratulations. That's actually pretty hard.
Thanks,
Really
man.
hard.
That's where sometimes I get like the chicken or the egg with like being anxious. Is like because like I'll be like, oh, I have to smoke because I'm anxious, and I'm anxious because I'm smoking.
It's cyclical and it's vicious, dude.
Yeah, that's why I like I try to dial it back, but it's also
Tough.
I don't know. Like I sometimes I'm like maybe I should dial it back, but then I look at Snoop Dogg
Yeah. So like him and Wiz Khalifa.
or like there's a lot of Joe Rogan.
Yeah. So like
he's ripping bong.
how crazy?
Probably popping acid. I'm just kidding. He probably doesn't pop acid.
No, he does.
No, he
he does.
definitely does
I
some
know,
100%
psychedelic.
does.
Didn't want to put words in his mouth.
No, I mean,
He-
I would assume that he goes there. He's
Have
experimenting.
you ever done that before?
Of course, brother.
Hell
I did it one
yes.
time and it was fucking terrible.
Is there a chance the acid is what caused
No.
all of this?
No, that was like more of like I was like going, holy shit, I will never do this again.
I'm so sorry. Is the way that your glasses are sitting
I
on
think it's
your
because of the
head,
headphones.
is that like
Oh, and dude, well, I know these glasses don't work. One lens is missing, and then like the reason I wear them is because brand representation is what I call it, or like that's one of the things I think that helped me like go faster.
I haven't stopped to look at. They're like
They're
not
wa-
even. They're halfway over his eye.
Do you want to know what's so? Do you want to know what's so
and
funny?
there's not a lens in the left one.
No, well, so like I used them. I used to use them as readers. I've had prescription ones, and then they expired. And then like I was like would want to stream going to the eye doctor, but like I would always like just be too nervous to ask.
Dude, his glasses.
Dude, they don't work. So, but I
Because they're
I
not
have
on
to wear
your-
them, otherwise people don't recognize me. It's
Oh.
like that's why I wore my jersey all the time. And I love CJ Stroud, but like now that thing kind of smells like shit, and I can't wear jerseys 24/7.
What's your prescription for your eye?
It was like -3 when I went like 2 years ago. I
Okay,
just
that-
haven't gone back.
You should get LASIK.
I had that offered to me by a lady, and it'll come out like in 2 months, I think, or something. But
What?
He always offered it by a lady, and
yeah,
he's gonna
not
go
that
back and
lady,
see her
a
in 2
different,
months.
like a different lady.
I can decipher what Sketch. I've spent a lot of time with this guy. He's a ton of fun. Believe it or not, Sketch is very ingrained in the culture.
Yep.
Every event, You go to any Michael, you go to Fanatics party at Super Bowl, you go to F1, the most prestigious rooms on the planet. Sketch will be in there. And by the way, he's never wet like this. I've met him so many times. It's the first time I've ever seen him so wet before.
This is like, well, this when I was like, it's just been a long day, and then like being overseas and all that stuff, I just felt weird.
The jet lag, maybe.
Why you like? I mean, like I just sometimes it just helps.
I haven't.
And sometimes like I do like doing something weird like makes me feel like.
You want to try some rapid fire questions to get things off?
Sure. What is it?
It usually will get people into the thing a little bit.
I got to do an intro. Just I haven't done a proper intro.
Okay, no problem.
And then so if we go, I'll just clap because we got to make a clip in it. Not yet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sketch.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you.
So in the edit, we'll just put it at the beginning of well, not in the podcast edit, but for the clip that promotes the episode, Caleb will make it happen, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We'll just
Thank
do
you,
that.
Caleb.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's Caleb right there. He's right there.
Caleb with a K.
Caleb with a last name also with a K. He's KK.
Oh, cut that part. I didn't want no one to think that.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a crazy.
What's your middle name? Hey, what's your middle name?
I usually
just out of
salute-
curiosity. Don't tell me like Carrion or
That
some
was
shit.
not a Musk move.
Carl with a K?
Oh
That's
my god.
It's certainly.
That was
Your
not on
name
purpose.
is
That was not on
certainly
purpose.
not Carl.
That is not on
Caleb
purpose.
Carl
That was
Canal.
not on purpose. Please cut that.
There's
That was
no
not on
way.
name, though.
You should
What
put
is
that
it?
on your license plate.
Bro, this is why I fucking hate doing content sometimes.
What's the problem?
No, not that. Sometimes not that I don't slip up like that, but sometimes like I was thinking about it the other day. Sometimes I stutter, and like one of the words that I worry about when I stutter is like
Racism.
no,
Like it's a racist word.
like there's so I don't
Like say you like to visit your ninja neighbors.
That's
say
the
that
exactly
fast.
word.
No, go ahead. Say
well,
it.
that's the exact word. And sometimes when I freestyle, that's what I get nervous about. Is like dropping a like because sometimes I'll try to like rhyme things and then like the words that might come up in the head might not be the best word.
I saw your freestyle the other day with Quavo, right? Let's try one. I'll give you a word. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, trigger.
No. No. That one is going
Okay.
to be hard.
Okay, or table.
Stable. See, that one's easy.
Well, that was just
There was one
No,
time.
I wouldn't call
There
it
was one time I did say one on stream on accident, but it never made it out, and it was like deleted in an early VOD. But long story short, when I was like first starting, I get like so hyped up and start audibling, and like when you do football, like you go like rhyme things, like you go razor, laser,
Yeah.
like right,
Yep.
laser.
Yep.
Unique
And then, like,
New York.
I was like trying to do that with, the ladies that Drewski likes, like those.
What would you call him?
Well, I don't know if I can say it.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say it?
No.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I don't.
No,
what's-
no, not like that.
It's a
No,
small
no.
room.
What's the like?
Skittles.
No, the like
Stimulants?
The rainforest.
Studs.
studs. Yeah, like studs.
Girls?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, I lost my train of thought. But what were we talking about right before that?
I wanted to say that I actually relate to you, I think. Sketch.
Oh, I said on accident. That's what it was. I'm sorry for saying it, but like
On this podcast?
No, when I was streaming, I was trying to rhyme like Mike, like, and all these different stuff, and you try to change it up sometimes, and I dropped.
Well, sometimes you run out of words. What else were you gonna say? There's not that many more words. Like,
There was one more. There was one more.
There
There was definitely one more that I could have said that rhymed with all of those.
Oh, yeah.
that one's bad as well, especially
I know.
in the current
You want to get
climate.
that out of the way now? Or?
No, I don't want to
Okay,
get
no
that.
problem.
Well, I wanted to clear the first one up because it made more. If I didn't want people to think I said something any crazier than that one's not too crazy. I don't think Drewski says it a lot, right? Doesn't he say it?
I think Logan's
But
gonna ask you.
Drewski, if you'd say more than I can say.
I'm Logan from the future. Here's a question. What is a mechanic and auto shop owner in Georgia, a taco restaurant operator in Arizona, and a life-saving medical innovator in Tennessee have in common? That's right.
They're all small businesses, and they're all thriving on TikTok. Across the US, over 7.5 million businesses, from family-owned shops to entrepreneurs, are using TikTok to compete and grow. In fact, 74% of businesses on TikTok say that TikTok has allowed them to scale their operations, which increases sales and allows them to expand to new locations. And that growth means jobs. Today, there are over 7.5 million US businesses on TikTok, employing over 28 million people, and those numbers continue to grow. Small businesses thrive on TikTok. You can learn more about TikTok's contribution to the United States economy on TikTokeconomicimpact.com. Back to the program.
I would kind of relate to what you're saying about freestyling. I feel like it could be a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Like for me, I was just talking about like I end up rapping about like
Women,
like sucking
women,
dick.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Oh,
You
shit.
always
Yeah.
he does.
No, I
he
don't know. I
always
can't be the
reverts
only
to that.
one.
Yeah.
I can't be the.
He's rapping.
I
He's
swear to
rapping
God,
in the car.
I know I'm not the only one. I know there's some guys watching this podcast who I'm just, dude, just like with my homies, not like on like I'm into women. One woman, my fiance, but like my homies, bro. Like we
You're
talked
not
about
involved
it.
in
Dick
this.
ransom guy, like he's out there, and like if he grabs your homie and is like, fucking, I'm gonna kill your boy unless you suck my dick.
Oh, well-
I'm sucking his dick for the sake of my homie's life. And
Sorry.
in
You
that
gotta save
scenario,
Mike sometimes.
Yeah.
in that scenario, like I think it's okay. In freestyle, sort of like anything goes.
Well, like, cause in freestyle, like I do like I would refer to it as like imitation rap. So like I just like can get like I feel like I just like remember other people's raps and like piece them together or something. And
Yeah.
then, like that's why I say bitch and all these other words, cause like that's my filler word. Other people use other words.
You
But mine is usually bitch
You can freestyle well.
if I'm high.
Mm.
But like it's more of like I just get into like a slot. That's where like that's where I get nervous doing the content stuff, because most of my stuff is like off the like I don't have like I don't memorize stuff, so I just kind of like
Off the top.
like anything.
What's he saying?
They're asking me to pause this podcast.
For what? Who?
Who do you think, bro? The only
All right.
billionaire in the room.
All right, so pause it. What? Less racism?
We thought we were gonna shoot that ad read before you started, and you started.
Oh, is that why he's here? Is that why Jimmy's here?
Yeah.
Wait, let me and Sketch go. You go do the
Okay,
thing. We'll
okay.
talk.
Okay. No. I'll do it, but let's get it. Okay. I'll be right back.
Look, we know each other.
Hopefully we're not being racist. It's just
No,
being
we're
more
not.
real, though. You know what I'm saying?
We know each other. Now we can dry off a little bit. No,
Yeah.
it's a lot more relaxed. No big muscle man. Okay, let's revisit the blow up really quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so what type of content are you making when you and Jynxzi?
Just football, just playing football nonstop. The way I would get like people to watch me, or the way like I just start always in a game. I'd be going ham, and then I would like I'd like tap my own screen a bunch before I started. So it's just like high energy, and like TikTok is just like you need to grab their attention fast.
Are you're talking about Madden?
Yeah,
Got
Madden. Well, Madden.
Were you like competitive in Madden?
No, I didn't. I just was fucking around. The other thing I'd do to piss people off is I'd like say my record like 117. And I'd always get my ass kicked. So everyone on TikTok would like that push me in the algorithm for a little bit, and then the tide turned and people started liking me.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Well, we were on the podcast.
He wasn't even out there.
Remember when everybody said that you were faking the impediments that you have in life?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, my face crunch is real. My voice, like I put on like a show voice, like when you know what I mean, like yo. But I would get deeper into that bag, like when I was more nervous. So that's like where I'd do that. Like this stuff was like that was natural at the time, and like the less nervous I got, the less I felt the need to do it. I wasn't like doing it to like, because I'd look back at the clips and I'd be like, fuck, I'm cringy, or fuck, like I don't even like I wouldn't think they're funny, but some people like think it's funny.
They ended up being the things that you became known for.
Yeah, but like I mean, like I didn't even like plan on being known for anything, so I was just kind of like going like, holy shit, what's going on half the time. I would like, that's how I would.
I was
Mr. President, do you have something to say?
I was just gonna say when you were talking earlier, you mentioned like your character.
Yeah.
What is that exactly?
So like when I like for instance, like I don't need to wear these glasses, but like I need glasses, but like I wear them because people recognize me with glasses. But like even other stuff, like well, bring up whatever you want to bring up because like there's just like everything.
Okay.
Like, you can think of like I don't know.
Let me give a little more specificity into this question. That I'm
Do you
trying
like
to
that
ask.
word?
Yeah.
Specificity. I
that's
can
pretty
say
sick.
words like that because I stopped smoking weed, bro.
Yeah.
It made me twice as sharp. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
But I smoke every time before I stream too, so that probably doesn't.
I
well,
mean,
just
bro,
smoke
it's the
multiple
devil's
times a day.
lettuce. It's the devil's lettuce.
True.
I'm on the other side now. I'm good. But no, you're doing great. So here's what I was gonna say. Okay, so when we had Dax Flame on our podcast,
Yeah.
I could have sworn beforehand I thought it was a character, and he came on our podcast and like even off camera, like it was very clear that Dax Flame is not playing a character. He's really just like always like that. But his content seems like just self-aware enough to make you think that he's playing a character and he's not.
Yeah.
Are you playing it up a little more?
Yeah,
or-
especially in the beginning, but not on purpose. I was just like more like the first way I got clipped was like I was like playing football with my friend and I was like doing like it's a Trump cadence with a Rick and Morty voice. I'd be like, "Oh, I really don't know, Rick. Oh, it's just like," but like I'd be like hyped up the whole time, and then like sometimes when you're doing that stuff, like you like kind of like get too far one way, and like that's why like I like kind of like don't do it as often. But like I like yo that right there is like my streaming voice. Like otherwise I would just like I'm pretty monotone IRL.
Well,
like
people love it. Like what he was saying, it's like it's become your thing, and so like leaning into it, I totally understand.
Yeah.
When do you think you're 100% you?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Shit, on camera, I don't know if I've ever done that. It's pretty fucking. I mean, this is me right now. I'm
saying even off camera.
Shit. If I just like to. Oh shit. I just like to get baked and hang out at my house.
Wait, listen, let me explain.
And then I like swimming too. Like that's one of my.
Let me. I can tell you look like you just went swimming.
Like water.
Water's awesome.
Bro, corporations are ass, bro. You can't even do your fucking show, dude.
Get to the bottom of this.
W print there.
I'm so sorry, dude.
Sketch. Where are you from?
I'm from Houston.
H-Town, Houston, Texas. What was your childhood like? Did you have a lot of friends in school?
Yeah, like I had good friends. Like not like always. Like I was like usually not. I never had like a best friend, but I was usually like the third friend.
Did you ever get bullied?
No.
You were just everything. Like, tell me about what happened in high school. Did you go to keg parties?
Yeah, like I would party because I had older sisters, so like I would like that's why like I probably party like now, but like not like Diddy fucking party. I'm talking like more like just drink and smoke.
Right.
You know, all right. I'm trying to get uninvited from some of these parties.
Okay.
So not all. I haven't seen anything crazy at a party, to be honest.
Because I was gonna tell Logan, whenever I see you, this is the thing. It's always like it's weird because the character that's presented online by people, especially people like you, doesn't always match the person behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Like you get someone like me, you can obviously tell them and tell in general. Am I not exactly the same person I am right now?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Because that's what I've decided to portray on the internet, right?
Yeah.
You're like, when I go to parties, you're like the kind of one of the cool dudes at the party. Like everybody wants to be with you. You're funny. You're super positive. You're lighthearted. You know, everybody wants to be around you. And by the way, you're also really funny. Like actually really funny. I say this to people all the time. I think you actually have a real comedic like timing bone. And so it's interesting to sit here and better understand like the things that make you a bit anxious. And I wonder what would change if you were to really get those under control.
Probably a lot of stuff. I don't mind. I don't really mind crying on camera, but like not in a podcast way. I don't know. I feel like I just had anxiety all day, and now I feel better. But like, sometimes I have to catch my breath.
Take a deep breath. First of all,
like,
can I tell you something really quick too? Just sorry to talk because I want.
No, I want to keep all this in because I'd rather like people know like
I'm with you, bro. I am heavily with you.
yeah.
Like I don't know if you know that or not.
No,
I suffer,
believe you.
like
That's why I'm here.
truthfully, and it's probably why we get along so well.
Yeah.
Logan will tell you 10 stories about me having breakdowns and having to run off the show. I've done it multiple times.
Yeah.
And I show up and I kept showing up until it kind of went away.
Yeah.
But I still deal with a lot of the same.
That's how I get too. Thank you.
So
Like so.
this is by the way, this is awesome. I'm really happy that you're talking about this right now.
Yeah. I mean, like
We had a little bit of a turn.
well, cause like it was like when you talk about the character stuff, like it was like all the stuff I had online before, like and everything blowing up. I'm like going, holy shit, like I mean, it's a numbers game at some point, you know, like, but like I mean, like I don't know, like that was just like, I almost called it like impending doom. Like I always felt like I was gonna die. Like I don't know, because I never could see past like, so I never planned that long. Like
We're talking a little bit about some heavy stuff now, right?
I mean, I'm chilling.
I know. How much of how you feel today is representative of how you feel every day? Do you think that the travel?
Oh no,
the
I mean, like I do that. Like I'm pretty anxious. That's why I smoke a lot and drink a lot, probably.
Okay,
Like,
so yeah, I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's gonna be a bit of a shock to your system. It's not the way to handle it.
yeah,
and
definitely.
And we certainly
like, yeah, definitely.
I'd like to talk to you more about this after the show too.
Well, like it's not. Like, I don't drink. Like it's more just smoking. Like the smoking is like the hardest part because like I don't drink. Like I don't feel the need that. Like I don't feel the need to drink all the time or anything like that. It's more of like it's mostly the smoking. That's like the part. But like
I know a ton of people. We mentioned some of them earlier that use it as a tool.
yeah,
And if in that way it's working for you, don't like beat yourself up about it. Like don't bother. Like this isn't a podcast to like tell you how to, or anyone to live their life.
Certainly.
Like I'm just here to like celebrate you because I think you're great. But like yeah, man, you have a really interesting journey and your particular path, like there's no real like blueprint.
yeah.
There's no model for like what you're doing and what's happened in your life. And so
It's pretty fucking crazy.
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And it's crazy, dude. And it might feel like lonely or different or whatever, bro, but like it's you. You're the guy.
Yeah.
And that's why so many people love you as well. Like, bro, everyone loves you, Sketch. Do you have haters besides like
Yeah, I mean,
like dickheads, right? Like
yeah. I mean, like, there's definitely a lot of haters, but like,
Yeah.
it's like with anything.
yeah.
Well,
it's-
like, I don't ever. I try not to pay them any attention or whatever.
well, they exist no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
like they're out there, and nobody's perfect. Like I say this to everyone, when we get into this conversation. I truly believe this is a Shrek reference, but humans are like onions, and we all have layers.
Yeah.
Some of us more than others. Some people are like pretty complex. You seem like a pretty complex individual, and so when you sign up online to be a content creator, you're automatically putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
With that, you're subject to criticism from fucking strangers, by the way, which isn't normal. Like like random people can just comment on your life, and you can either let that affect you or be like, bro, I don't fucking know you. You don't know me. You don't know my morals. You know nothing about me. Why would I let that affect me? But when you do sign up to be a content creator, and you start getting 1, 2, 3 years into this game. For me, I'm 10 years in. Your layers are going to be peeled back.
Yeah.
Eventually. And for most people, for most individuals, there will be a point where there's a layer that's peeled back that the audience doesn't like.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a political viewpoint, whether it's a stance on a war going on, whether it's a sexual orientation, like it just like whatever it is, like at some point there's going to be some turnoff. Like few people are universally liked.
100%.
The closest person I can think maybe is like Dwayne Johnson, but like I don't know. We don't know like truly like how authentic he's being online. And you're someone who streams, dude. So it's like that's as real as it gets.
That's
in real time. Like you mentioned it. You're a little afraid to like even slip up or whatever, and I get it. But the moment anyone tries to stop pleasing everyone, I think their life gets much more full.
Yeah, that's what I feel like I've been trying to do. Like, probably please people too much, and like I never would like respond to like anyone that would come at me because if I couldn't explain it, like it would make sense. Like, I don't know. Like I feel better. Like, but like my voice keeps cracking. But I don't know. Like
Right now, today.
Yeah, no, I feel good. Like after we just talked.
Can I?
I don't know why. It's like
because you were feeling something and you let it out and you feel better now. And,
yeah.
And people relate to it. And by the way, I relate to it a lot. Can I ask you? Did you feel that anxiety prior to your career?
Yeah. No.
So you
like,
always dealt with that.
Just like life, not like, but a lot of time.
Have you ever tried to get to the bottom of potentially where it comes
Yeah,
from?
like I've been to therapists and tried all the medications. I just don't like being under medication.
Yeah, it's not
Like I'm ADD, but like if I took Vyvanse, like I'd be a different person. I don't think I'd be like as successful as I am.
That's
that's like the to me my superpowers are like having short-term memory, like not like I say that like it's not like but like that's why I can like keep going. You know what I mean? Like not going like in terms of like career, but like in terms of like riffing or doing anything. Like it's just
your
like,
conversation skills, your ability to multitask, change topics. I can relate to.
Yeah.
I've been a million times where I've gone on Lexapro or I've gone on Effexor and not had that access to that rapid fire stuff. It's calmed down a lot of the other things. It's gave me peace of mind in certain parts of my life, but then it's also it's made an impact on my career, which I don't like. And unfortunately, that's the trade-off with SSRIs.
yeah.
So what do you find? And this is like an opportunity for us to actually have like one of these discussions, and he's kind of brought it to us. What do you find other than weed that helps you?
It's mostly weed, but like I mean, like I don't know. I'm being like I don't know. That is like well, you can you can ask my friends. That's the first thing we look for.
What? Okay, step back a second. What have you found that makes it worse?
What have I found that makes it worse? Being hungover.
The worst.
So listen to what he's saying.
The worst.
The weed helps, but the come down makes it worse. So
Yeah.
like you said, it is that catch-22 chicken or the egg situation,
100%.
right? When's the last time you tried to abstain?
When I was in Japan.
How long of an abstinence was
I want to
that?
go back to Japan.
Yeah.
Same.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
Wait.
you think he can go back to Japan?
Oh wait! Oh, dude, I'm not even referencing that. More, I'm cut cameras. I'm more referencing. I got weed from in Japan, and I did not want to.
When you say
I didn't want them to find out and not let me back. I didn't even remember that.
when you say that, what do you mean?
Are you not allowed back in Japan from that video thing? I didn't even realize until like just now. Like you can cut all that if you want to. I don't like it's your. I don't even know. I don't even know if I'm saying cut that. I'm not it's your show. I didn't mean to say that, and it was not. That was so unironic, but fucking. I can't bleep his name out and the country actually. If keep it bleep his name out and the country, because then I. But yeah, I literally was that. I've been thinking about doing that.
Doing what?
And like blocking number, like going to Japan and like that's the best because like he got me a dab pen there, and like I was doing so good the first 2 days, but I could feel every cell in my body vibrating. That's like really what it feels like.
Let me tell you, as someone who knows very well, I think about blocking his number all the time. to be complete, I love him, but okay.
Should we have just left him in that hot, sweaty Dubai prison?
1,000%.
Yes.
Do you know that story?
Yes.
You do? At some point, the public will know that story. It will be a book or a movie or something like that. It could, as you know,
dumbass.
craziest story ever. So you abstain for a certain period of time. You come back, and what do you feel like? You just want to get high again?
Yeah, well, like I mean, like it's just like, yeah, it's just more of like I get like into the thing where like now it creates my appetite, and when I don't have it, I don't have an appetite.
Dude, I can relate to this like wholeheartedly.
It's
Are you trying to change that? Or are you trying to beat yourself up about it? You're just answering Mike's questions.
No, I'm trying to do both.
Why?
Like, well, like I'm trying to like wane it off, but like,
why?
Because I think it's good to not be dependent on something.
Okay, fair.
That's like, because for me it is dependency. If I like,
fair.
That would like it's like literally the first like my manager knows that like. The first thing we get everywhere we go is a bong.
Yeah, yeah.
To me, the idea of using a psychoactive substance to battle a mental illness is just not a winning strategy long term. It's just not.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
But
I also don't want to make you feel bad about it.
No, he's not. He's not going to feel bad.
Like, I hate to make this about me, but like anecdotally, this is my experience. Because like, bro, I was like, I'm an addict. It just like comes out in different ways. Yeah, and so like I had a weed back and forth, and like you, I was kind of like beating myself up about it for a while because I knew that like I eventually had to pull the plug.
Especially to hit that next level. Because you said you're like sober from it, right?
Yeah.
I never I never really watched content before. I usually just like watch like conspiracy theories, all that type of stuff.
Hell
So like
yeah.
I didn't really know anyone. Like I didn't know who Banks was until I met Banks. Like so like. But with you, it was like I noticed like there's like a turning point. Like you can tell, like you can see it like in your body too. Like was that like when you cut out weed, or like was that one of the things?
Yes, yeah. Like it all went hand in hand. I'm not kidding. Like I'm not kidding, dude. And this is gonna upset the stoners out there. And Wiz Khalifa, I'm sorry, because I asked him. I said, "Man, I feel like I should stop." And he said, "No, that would make you a quitter." That's what he told
I remember
me.
that.
And I was like, "What?" But dude, these are real numbers. I'm twice as sharp. I'm 3 times more motivated, and probably twice as productive.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like from doing one thing, and it was cutting out this thing, and for me, it suited me really well. But at the same time, I could see how it's also used as a tool, and for that, I can't you can't.
Yeah,
like don't beat yourself up too much.
Everything's good in moderation. I don't even know what I was referencing after. What were we talking about? Right
yeah, exactly. This is once again is a chicken or the egg type of conversation.
Oh wait, we're talking about weed.
Yeah, like you're saying.
Sorry, but
like you're saying, like don't beat yourself up over the weed situation, which I agree with. I think we all need to have patience and love for ourselves and our demons. But I think he's beating himself up because of it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Not because he can't stop it.
What conspiracy theories are you into?
I mean, like I used to watch all of them, like the Denver airport.
Let's get into that. Let's stop right there. What about it?
People think it's like a bomb shelter for like the elite.
Yep.
Because it's got like multiple runways and not a lot of usage. It's like
underground areas.
Underground. They got strange paintings. The horse that with glowing eyes or whatever.
Whoa.
But do you know about this, Logan?
Glowing eye horse?
About the Denver airport?
No.
It's a huge thing.
I know. I know about the alleged bunker. It's
Yeah.
a giant bunker.
Why, you got one or something?
No, I got no bunker.
You're getting close. You're getting close.
Got no bunker, bro. Wait. No, I got no bunker. And if I did, though, I wouldn't tell you. That's the thing about a bunker. Because if you do have a bunker, it's going to get raided when shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
Like at the moment, I'm going to have to probably, if shit hits the fan, I'd probably have to raid like Zuckerberg's or like...
the Zucker bunker?
Go
The
stick him
Zucker
up.
bunker, yeah, because I don't have one.
There's an episode of The Twilight Zone that deals with this. In the beginning of the episode, the people are all sitting around this neighborhood dinner, black and white, of course. You know, it's my favorite show. And all of a sudden, they hear the air raid siren, and they turn the radio on. It's like, unidentified craft has come over American airspace. Please get to your bunkers. And this is during the height of the Cold War. So everybody knew it was a Russian bomber. It was coming to take out all the major cities. So everybody runs to their houses. But the only one guy in the neighborhood's got this bunker. And he talked about it at every dinner. He told everybody about this bunker that he had. And he's got his kid and his wife. So they go into the bunker. They lock the door. And one by one, the neighbors come and they knock on the door and they say, please, my family's going to die if you don't let me in this bunker. Please, we're all going to die. We're your best friends. Shame on you. Shame on you. And he said, I've only got enough air and enough water for my family. If I let you in, we'll all die. And it's this huge thing. And he basically doesn't let any of them in at all. And then
everything's okay.
Everything's fine. The raid never happens. And he's got to come back out after telling all of his neighbors to go die. And it basically ruins all of their friendships, and they don't have
that's insane.
Yeah, they don't have the dinner. They don't have any more dinners anymore after that.
So something to think about.
What other conspiracies?
What other conspiracies? Damn, I'm trying to remember. They started to stay. Dude, there's like 2010 was prime conspiracy time.
Prime.
Like not even probably even earlier too. Like I'm trying to think of some. Like I wasn't like lizard people. I'm trying to think of some good.
Are you following the UAP phenomenon at all?
The which one?
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Oh
UFOs?
yeah, like that stuff. I just don't know how much I like am into that stuff. Like,
But you believe the Denver airport?
well, like Bilderberg conference,
Yep.
Bohemian
Rhapsody.
Grove, stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
Bohemian Grove, the one that Ryan Garcia was talking about.
yeah,
Did you say Build-A-Bear conference?
Bilderberg conference. It's a conference that happens. I think it's every 2 years. And if you look at the list, it's like every CEO 500.
Are you saying Build-A-Bear?
No,
Bilderberg.
Bilderberg.
Oh,
it's in like
Bilderberg.
Switzerland or
It's,
something.
no,
Bro,
it's
what?
like a Davos. It's like a Davos.
Except for they don't even they don't. It's none of it's public.
Yep.
They have officials in like every main government, people that run the banks, like the Federal Reserve, like Powell will be there. Like it'll be
Pow
like
pow. Okay, okay.
you know Powell that runs the Federal Reserve.
I don't know anyone.
You don't?
Not
He runs,
really.
His name's what's his name?
How?
Pow pow.
Well, it's first. I forget his first name. Mike Powell, maybe.
Yeah, that works. Tav.
But it's Tom is a great guy. He'd probably go there and he probably does like a I don't know. I want to party with Tom right now.
He's with Aiden in Miami. Okay, so Bilderberg conference, yes, it's everybody gets together and the belief is that they all create the agenda for the following year.
No,
so basically,
that's the my bad. I didn't want to cut you off, but it's not like as much as conspiracy theory, but I like what people call it Illuminati. Like that's what I would like go like. Whatever they're doing in that conference is a lot more like they're running the world than like. I don't know.
what were you excited for the Epstein list to get released, and are you mad that it never came out?
None of that shit's ever gonna fully come out, so I never like really give it like I didn't even go look this time because you ever always hear about them. But it's like, yeah, I don't think we landed on a moon.
Whoa,
Maybe Epstein
whoa.
didn't kill himself.
I agree. I agree with the moon theory.
You do?
Wait, you're on the you're on the anti-moon shit now?
Bro, why the fuck would we not go back if we could go there once?
There are reasons for that question. Like there are like solid answers for all the anti-moon landing theories.
What? Oh, dude, it looks like they fucking took an AC air conditioner and a microwave and put it together, and that's
Yeah.
how they got there.
You know what never exists, and I wish it did? Proof of the conspiracy theory. Not evidential concepts that prove the original theory wrong, if that makes sense. I wish like at some point something leaked out. We live in a world where everything leaks. Everything. And you're telling me there's never one person ever who was a member of the actual community of people who made one of these things happen. There's not a single document.
There was one.
Who?
And they burned him alive before he was going to go to the moon.
They lit him on fire.
Wait,
Yes, they burned him and his two co-astronauts
but
on fire.
But did they have
allegedly?
Did they have,
That's the conspiracy.
but do you know what I'm saying? Like it's like just okay. So there was just one guy.
No. But I think
like it's like
no. I think
everything gets out.
no. I think the answers are there. I think they are. And by the way, when you're dealing with like really high government level conspiracies, sometimes like shit really is locked away.
Yeah, but the government fucks up constantly and is caught for it constantly.
Yeah.
So like why is there never like why is just this idea that we have all of this evidentiary proof that the event did exist? Videos, television programs, the actual
television
craft,
programs.
I've
tried to live stream it in the Grand Canyon, and you're telling me those motherfuckers could get a video on the moon?
It's a great point.
I hear you,
It's
but
part of the reason they burned Gus alive.
Yeah.
because he was complaining about before they were going to the moon, they couldn't get signal from in like the same state. He said something like, "We can't even lock communications, and you're like down the road. How the fuck are we gonna go to the moon?"
Yeah.
And he was outspoken against it. He was the lead astronaut for NASA.
So this happened prior to the moon landing?
Correct. Yeah, and then they landed on the moon like 2-3 years later after.
So
his
he
death.
was outspoken against what specifically? Our inability to go to the moon?
Yeah, he's like, we're not even anywhere close to the technology that we need to go to the moon.
So then they were like, damn, this dude knows too much, so we're gonna light him on fire.
That's the conspiracy theory. And by the way, the conspiracy theory is that when him and his two other astronauts were in the cockpit of the test space shuttle, there was too much oxygen, I believe, and like a fuse was accidentally lit, and they ended up burning alive in the cockpit. Like,
and then they couldn't get out. Is that the one because they couldn't get out because you could only open it from the outside?
I don't know, but I mean, it sounds like they were trapped in the cockpit, and like the audio of them like dying
so
is
when
like
we get,
very, very
so when we
prominent.
get rocks right from space, and we're able to test them and tell you exactly what the makeup of them are, how long ago they come from, what part of the universe they're from, whatever, from solar system, whatever, right? And we have rocks that have been tested as moon rocks. How did those happen?
Well,
and where
I would actually ask you what makes you so certain that they're moon rocks.
Exactly.
Like the lengths that the government will go to cover up these things is extremely
I don't disagree with you, and I also agree that there have been government lies, bountiful government lies. But my question is just like 5 or 10 years ago, we got into this like question everything mode, and my curiosity is just kind of like where it stops.
I'm still there. No, by the way, there's still a chance we landed on the moon. If I had to give it a percentage, what would you say?
I'd say it's like 30%, but like
30% chance we did.
To me, like 30% chance we did, but like it's like the stream part of it, like me being the streamer, going like, yeah, that sounds like if they tried to do a stream in space right now.
Hey, you're right, and you're saying stream, right?
Yeah.
Remember, it was streamed live on television.
Well, live,
Well,
but
exactly.
but
Well,
delayed by what, 5 hours?
No,
and they were also driving cars that had fucking plug-in telephones attached to the car. They didn't even have wireless phones, I don't think, when they went to the moon.
No, they did not. They didn't even have wheels on suitcases, bro. They didn't even have wheels on suitcases. That happened in 1971. They're like, let's put this.
Really?
Roll around
they didn't. Did you tell me wheels didn't go on a suitcase?
Yeah, still 1971.
Yeah, but
when
that's
was the plane invented though? Because then it's
the plane was invented in the early 1900s by the Wright brothers.
No, that
in
doesn't.
Dayton,
That's
Ohio.
like a hang glider. Like when's like a big
real
turbine?
commercial aircraft.
Yeah,
before World War I, so probably in the next 5 to 10 to 1905 ish.
You're not taking into consideration the fact that the government has technology that is so far ahead of our current moment in time.
that is
Also true.
So like suitcase wheels, although indicative of something, it probably is not indicative of what we were operating with at that time. It's just I don't know. My curiosity has like always been, these are really fun conversations. By the way, these are the most fun conversations.
Yeah, I'm just fucking around.
But it's always, I don't think
they're
they're
serious.
No one's gonna be offended by it. But the question is like, once again, how far do we go? Then you get into simulation theory. You get into you're not real. This is my horizon. You guys are figments of my imagination. Like, how far do we actually go with it?
Mine is just pretty much the moon, and then I like the ideas of them. Well, I like the ideas of them. That's what's like. I don't like, they're interesting videos. Like I like watching war stuff too. So like that's like one of my like things is like that's how I blew up my TikTok too. Was I would watch war gonzo videos on Twitter, then I'd send to my friends, and I'd say, "Where'd you see that?" And then, like, so in 2019, I was posting a bunch of troop movements in Russia. Going to the Ukraine border. So when
wait, you were doing reconnaissance?
No, I was just reposting videos on Twitter because I was like they're moving troops. It was like obvious.
Yeah.
So like I think the first one I posted was like November 30th of 2019.
Sorry, you were the whistleblower for the Ukraine war?
No,
basically.
Like I put it out there, and then when the war actually happened, they took off. But like what I did was like to make it like more ominous, I'd post like the troop movements with like it's called like the Hell March. I mean, can I play it on you?
Yeah,
of course.
Can I borrow my phone?
Borrow's on phone.
Damn it, it's private.
Oh man.
Oh wow.
I privated it on my main account because it was all. But I can show you. I can show you all. I can send you the clip. But it got me to 6,000 followers.
That's actually pretty significant.
Yeah, no.
Posting troop movement.
Like, cause like I'd post that and then like just different like.
But you're also like a linebacker.
Yeah.
In high school.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I just find different things and then like them like use like I don't know like
what's next? Do you think?
What's next with me?
Yeah.
I want to do like a little bit of everything. So like I got this thing coming up, like that I can't really talk about, but like that I'm going to be doing like a lot of stuff that's more out of the box.
Theater.
No, that'd be cool though.
Maybe war stuff.
No, not like that. No, more like streaming stuff. Well, the series I want to call it Yes Man. Like Yes Man.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie where he just says yes to everything?
Is that you?
No, I'm fucking that's why I'm anxious, but I under fucking like if like that's why it's like that's what helped me with doing all this shit was like I just say yes and then I get nervous once I'm there. Like,
and the more stuff you say yes to, the less nervous you'll get because you'll have so much life experience
100%
to pull from.
100%. That's
skydiving.
That's on the list.
Let's go.
Have you done it yet?
No, I hate planes.
Then it won't be so hard for you to leave it when they tell you to leave because you have to get off the plane.
Yeah, that is true.
You just happen to be in the top of the sky.
Yeah, as long as it's not a Boeing.
You know, damn.
It doesn't matter what plane you're jumping off of it.
You know what the hardest part about skydiving is?
What's the hardest part?
The ground.
That is true.
Got him.
It is
Nice job. Nice.
Come on.
It is. I will say, for me, it was very scary.
Damn.
Close.
Stick shift.
Yeah. Whoa, I've never seen that one before. That one's actually sick. But yeah, like wait, so I don't know, like I don't know, like I like. Probably the other thing that helps me not with being anxious or with the anxious thing is like I would look up everything that I'm definitely scared of.
Oh, exposure therapy.
Kind of.
Amazing.
Like if I'm about to go on a plane, I probably have like I just like not like I don't do it like as much as I used to, but I used to just watch plane crash videos all the time.
Smart.
Yeah,
That'll
but it's
really
not
get
the
you
best
hyped up
for like when you go try and fly or something. Like it's not the.
Have you ever tried to just like kind of surrender to life?
That's yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm doing that right now. I just got to battle. Like it's like
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
have you ever tried taking a breath? Like, have you ever taken a breath before? Like, breathe a little bit.
Yeah, like usually when I'm chilling or something.
Why don't you try it right
You
now?
want me to chill? I can chill for you.
Put clear that spot. Put his feet up.
Where, like right here?
Yeah,
kick
your feet up. Look, don't. Okay.
Oh,
Nope.
fuck.
That's
All
fine.
right.
Just the
That
table.
one's-
Don't break the
It's the
table.
only one that's.
That's
okay,
fine.
it's
Just put your
close.
feet back
Yeah,
up.
we're good.
Okay. Put your arms on the side of the couch, like all the way out, and just go in through the nose.
It feels good.
Does that feel good? You can even close your eyes if you want to maybe
Yeah.
imagine that you're not in this environment.
No, I don't mind feel like being in this environment. Like I feel chilled. Like I feel good now that because I was just anxious all day, so then I got it out of the way and now I feel good.
Brother, I get it. Truly, I get it. I mean, I texted you the other day and said I'm not doing well. I was very vulnerable and I said, yo, I'm not having a good day today. And you gave me a little talk. Do you have people that you can talk to?
Yeah, I do. I just
who's helped you since I'm leading towards a certain person, but who's helped you since you've gotten into the industry?
probably my manager, Kyle, the most.
Yeah.
He's just always been there for me.
What about Banks?
Banks too. Yeah, like shout out Banks. roll the clip. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
This couch looks a little too familiar. I'm just kidding. Why does it look like a? I don't know. I feel like.
You're kidding, but you're leading us into a topic, so I don't know if we're talking. Like,
fire away.
all right, you had some shit happen in the past year, like when you were pretty much at your peak.
Yep. Big shit happened, Nick Naracina.
Correct. Shout out Nick Naracina.
Shout out Nick.
You were at the height of your career. Some content that you had shot in the past was leaked.
Yep.
And it was the biggest story in a while. It was the biggest shockwave in a while in the creator industry. what you're laughing about it now. What was that moment
Hindsight
like?
it is kind of funny. Like I do think like well I think it makes like my testimony better. Like just because like people were like building me up to be like super nice, super everything, whatever. So like I felt a lot of pressure, but like
I mean, you're
like my bad. Wait, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say you're all those things.
You are super
You
nice.
are
Thanks.
all those things still. Can I tell you my perspective on the outside? Then I'll let you talk because
Yeah.
it's way more interesting. But bro, like while it was obviously a plot twist, that's all it was to me. It was like a plot point. I was like, oh, like I personally like didn't give a fuck other than like again, I was just like, oh, sick.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. I felt like I moved on, and besides like the assholes to you, like, and especially now, I'm sure you feel it. Like,
Yeah.
no one gives a fuck, bro. It's a plot point
Yeah.
in your story.
That's why I feel like good now that I'd rather everything be out in the open than because that made me be better able to get more comfortable doing the content stuff. And
well, that's the surrendering I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like dude, no need to fight it. Like just or anything.
well,
Anything like
the thing about that too is like sometimes I feel like I gotta be a showman when I'm streaming. Like I feel like I call it like juggling flaming fucking bowling pins.
yeah.
It's like you're like trying to keep a live audience. I'm like that's literally where I go like, yo, hey, look at this here, fucking Sketch's house. Hey, yo. It was like a couple bong grips, and then like 3 hours later, you're like, all right, that was a good day's work. Let's I'm just kidding, but like, it's a fun job, but at the same time, you let a lot of people in.
You let a lot of people in.
Yeah, and like I forgot what I was gonna say back about the other stuff.
Why does
But,
Sketch? Why?
like this is a good thing. When that, all this stuff happened, like I was like went to the airport and like night, and I didn't know what to do. So I ended up going. Banks told me to go back to their house. That's when the Phase guys met me. But then the next day it was like a PR, like my management like had a PR lady, and like she was like going like trying to like she like recommend one of the options she was telling me was like say it's AI. And I was like fuck no, I'd go back into like a hole. Like I was like, that's why like I just like I felt oddly calm that day. I didn't get on social media, but like it was like
You finally got a chance to own something and be at peace with something and wear something that at one point you were hiding, and that's such a powerful part and testimony, dude. And that's why like that's why it's so important to be having these conversations. That's why it's so important for you to be talking about the things that bother you.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a dark place. Living with secrets and pain and trauma in your life and not being able to talk about it is one of the worst things in the world.
Yeah.
It's the loneliest, darkest place in the world, dude.
Sorry.
And I think a lot of people when they get that shit out and they put it out into the world, they immediately feel that's why therapy is just so powerful, bro, because you're getting something off your chest that
Yeah, I feel better right now.
that makes me happy. That makes me very happy, bro, that you feel better.
And it's like it feels good to talk about it now. Like I don't know, it was like weird.
Fill me in again one more time on why it happened in the
Oh
past.
wait, so like, but back to the PR lady.
Sure.
So I like I just want to finish that part because she was like, say AI or like try to put out like a statement. I was like, fuck it, let's just go live, and like that was the best thing I could have done.
And
I think you crushed
it.
Well, it was like I could get all my thoughts out and like it's not like I had to tell anyone anything. It was already there, but like
Well, I don't think you did anything wrong, dude. So I've obviously gone through a handful of controversies and
anyone with wieners.
Well,
just
yeah,
kidding.
technically one.
Really?
It just wasn't him.
Really?
It wasn't him. There was a notorious Logan Paul dick sucking scandal that roped in numerous high level Illuminati. Bro, like this is another chapter of this book. It wasn't AI. It just happened to look exactly like, and I'm talking, and it was a monster PP, dude.
bro, I was watching this video and literally I was like, bro, I don't remember getting throat fucked. I just didn't like either it happened and I don't remember it or that's
Upside
like not
down,
me. Like, bro,
bro.
it's crazy.
Drilled.
Crazy. So like I can kind of relate, but like when I was watching from the outside, you know, like again, bro, for me, and I'm jaded, but it's like, bro, you didn't do anything wrong.
Thank
you. Didn't
you.
do anything
I
wrong.
mean, like,
I mean, no, obviously, like that. I was just so shocked at the reaction.
Yeah, well, like I was like I don't really even know what the reaction was because I just like
I think it was, you know what it was? It was shock.
that's
what it was.
I didn't delete anything. I just didn't go on it
No,
because it's like like it's either like you know people. I just wanted to be alone.
fair. It's a thing. It was the impending doom. I think that's what you were talking about.
That's when it. Like I don't know if like my anxiety is like stems from that or like
Now?
yeah.
No, it sounds like you deal with that regularly, and even before that. No. or still.
I feel like that's a big part of it.
Okay,
And then
okay.
the weed too.
Fair.
Like it's like
But can you remind people really quickly or us why that stuff happened in the past? Because there's more to the story.
why?
Why you recorded the content?
Well, I just was like, it was just like bad decision making, horny motherfucker type shit. I don't know, gooner.
Got it. I thought there was a addiction angle to it. But
Yeah, but like both of that, like there's, I mean, like it's an addiction too, and same thing with fucking like, I mean, like I was definitely like I was like Adderall out, all that type of shit. Like, I mean, like I don't know, like, but like you know. Like that, that's why when people like try to say I never tried to say like I didn't have to I didn't feel the need to clarify like my addiction or sexuality or anything because it's like what am I gonna say if I say I'm not gay? What if I say anything else? No one's gonna believe me. But like so like but I don't really care to take that outside of like it's between me and the person.
Yeah, I don't think.
But
you
like
gotta
that's
explain
ironic
yourself.
for what I did though.
Yeah, I don't think you got to explain yourself.
Yeah, no, I feel good now, but like, cause I do feel like I explained some stuff, cause like it's been, I don't know, some people like probably so curious, I guess.
I feel like the streaming audience too is just so fucking harsh. Dude.
Toxic.
Like
I got-
toxic would be the.
I
like,
got a decent good chat, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like I like, a lot of streamers just stuck up for me.
Yeah.
You know, some
I saw that.
some didn't like me, but like, I mean, like, I never like disliked them for that, like.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything on the business side after that happened? Did you lose sponsors?
No, Prize Picks stuck beside me. Shout out Prize Picks.
Yeah, actually,
Am I
shut
allowed
up,
to?
Bryce.
Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Yes.
bad. Sorry, I didn't.
Right
yeah,
now,
yeah,
we
yeah.
have no
Bleep,
competition.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
No, it's cool.
But yeah, same thing with Madden. I mean, nothing really changed. It's just like my viewership definitely took a hit. But like I was just streaming, and it was also like I burnt out a character that was like was me at the time, but now like I'm like getting more into being more like.
Yeah, you get to be yourself. It's almost
Well,
like I
yeah.
remember the first time when MrBeast said "fuck,"
Yeah. It was
and
so
all of a
great.
sudden people are like, "Wait a second, he's actually a human.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's made mistakes. He swears." Like, dude, that portion of the creator career is the most beautiful part. Like,
Yeah.
wow, I'm actually starting to be able to showcase who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to be this fucking perfect. That facade is so hard to keep up. You
Yeah.
know? I had it very easy. I came on and told people, yo, I used to love crack and I love porn pussy. Like, dude, I was very upfront about it. It made my life so much fucking easier because no one expects anything of me.
100%.
So when I do stuff, when I create a business or write a book or save a life or whatever, I get a huge bump out of it because they were like, oh, he's just we thought he was just a crackhead.
yeah, no, and that's like where because like when I started out, I was just playing Madden. It was like hard to like show personality and shit. And like I just, like my thing with streaming was like I never wanted to like involve like or like bring up any drama or like bring up any like because I wanted to be like I always hated when like a celebrity would like you know like go and like make like a statement on something that they're not like really like you know in tune with
Like
or,
they would fake it.
yeah, like it seems like stuff that seems forced. So I never bring up like any stuff like that. Like if you came to me, like I wanted you to just be like happy, like entertained.
Would you rather fight 100 hamster-sized lions or one lion-sized hamster?
One lion-sized hamster.
Are you fucking sure?
I could kill a hamster.
But if it's
Size
lion-sized,
of a line.
But what is the hamster's like technical difficulties?
huge fucking
And what's
teeth.
it? And what's his
They
demeanor?
got like 2 teeth though.
What's his demeanor?
Huge
Hamster or
tooth right there.
lion?
Hamsters are nice.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna want to run on a wheel or is he gonna want to kill my family?
Well, he's fighting you, so I imagine it'd be a little hostile.
I think that's an important part of the storyline.
I
that we've
agree,
never
but that's
once
your answer.
considered.
It's a hostile hamster, and it's the size of a fucking lion.
Or-
That was a shocking answer. Are you? Is that your final answer?
Actually, yeah, no, that's my final one because then
God
otherwise you're just gonna die by like 100 lions.
No, but the size of a hamster.
They're little.
They're still gonna eat you along.
Yeah, it's possible.
Think about 100.
Yeah, you know what? I think you got to give the hamster a hamster mentality. The big hamster. Would you rather do? Would you rather listen to Drake or Kendrick?
Drake.
How come?
Drake shows love to Houston.
H-Town.
Shout out Houston. Shout out Maxo Cream. Shout out King Hendrix.
Shout out Bun B.
Shout out Bun B. That is a good one. How did you know?
I know Bun B pretty. I know him pretty well. Yeah.
A little competition there.
He's done a great job with his branding.
That is
certainly.
true.
He's got the best teeth I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really?
So
that is
white.
true.
They're so white and big, dude.
Yeah.
And you want to know what? You meet we've all met our share of rappers. He's a very nice man. He's a very nice person.
Yeah, 100%.
Have you ever met him before?
Who?
Bun B?
No.
He's like the king of Houston. Like he's a legend of Houston.
Oh,
That's why Drake went and did the review there. So take the Houston portion out of it. You're still gonna roll with Drake?
And I've met Drake before, so like he's a good guy.
yeah.
I still take Drake. I never met Kendrick Lamar, so like
Drake's sick.
yeah, like I don't know any. I don't
Amazing.
He went
No
to
answer
he
shit.
went to Logan's to the WWE event in Toronto last week.
Stellar individual.
Dude.
Stellar individual.
Yeah, like you know, I don't even know like what the beef's really about. Like to be honest, like I don't like
Well, I'll explain it as the hip hop.
yeah. Do you want to
quickly?
That would be to help.
They had an actual hip hop beef that Kendrick was kind of being nice on at first. Drake kind of continued to push the envelope, and Kendrick responded in a very fierce and decisive way. Okay, like there's no one out there that's gonna argue. I highly doubt anyone's gonna ever argue that Drake won that rap beef. Okay, that said, Drake is one of the greatest rappers, performers, artists in hip hop history, and Kendrick to an extent is too. But from a scoreboard standpoint, Drake
Holy
is.
shit!
Drake
Wait, where is this story going? I thought this was a short
No, that's
story.
it.
No,
That was it?
Yeah, I can talk.
Wait,
was- I didn't even-
wait.
it's
So,
only
wait,
30
I'm trying to find out why are they calling Drake a pedophile?
Okay, so that's the interesting part.
No,
now.
it's not interesting. It's a fucking lie.
Yeah.
That's what I
which
thought.
puts to me like yes, Not Like Us is a hit. It's an undeniable, objective fucking smash. But I don't know if you can just like make up shit about people that is not true.
Yeah.
And like win a rap battle because in that case, like what you could say anything about anyone. No.
Yeah.
He made a hit. True. Yeah, but like
I think they're
Drake's not a
referencing. I
fucking
think they're
pedophile.
referencing content.
I get what they're referencing.
What are they referencing though? I don't know.
There's a huge difference between like that and like being a pedophile. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's that's crazy, dude. Like these, and by the way, these grooming allegations, like shut up, man. I wasn't buying it. And I think making shit up, like for me, although it's still a hit, like deducted some points from the rap beef.
Drake must buy a lot of Prime or something. What's going on here?
No, he's just.
Nah, man. I don't know. I've always really loved Drake,
No, I
and,
love
and,
Drake
I've
too.
met him multiple times,
Really?
and he's always been just so nice to me.
Yeah, he's really cool.
And yeah, he's just a great guy.
Yeah.
and
I love him.
I have a personal thing when people make shit up about people
Yeah.
because they do it to me all the time, and I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of that, and it's just like
That's why I don't give into any of that stuff too, because I'd never heard anything solid or anything. So I was like that's to me that was like
It's just these
unfair
pictures.
and
It's these
terrible
pictures.
for him.
There's pictures and videos of like him hanging out with people before they're 8. You know what I'm saying? Like hanging out with a young, like Kylie or something like that in nightclubs. And it's just the way the internet is now. It's like they'll call anybody.
yeah.
I get called a pedophile for dating a 25-year-old at 40. Do you know what the term pedophile means?
no, they don't. They don't. People don't. I think
It means
no.
it means you have interest in prepubescent children.
Yeah, it's
prior to
it's
puberty,
insane.
so 12, 13 years old.
It's insane.
It literally, the
It's
term
an
gets thrown around now to an extent that it basically the internet is starting to deem words useless. Like anybody can get called anything.
Yeah.
You can call anyone anything. You know what I'm saying? And the words don't have the Oxford meaning to them anymore.
like they don't have like the weight.
They
of
don't
the
hold the
word.
weight anymore.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is. And it's an unfortunate situation because there is a real problem there.
yeah.
And so now the word gets used on everyone, on every single person, and now the word means very little now. You know what I'm saying? And so it's
I think the definition of words is pretty fucking important,
it
dude.
certainly should be.
Yeah, and
I
then the
think that.
usage too.
Yeah. Sydney Thomas or Sydney Sweeney?
Sydney Sweeney.
How come?
How do you know Sydney Thomas? Because wait, that's the ring girl from
Yeah.
Jake's fight,
I
right?
don't know her. It was,
Have you-
it was on the PDF.
Have you met her?
Oh, Have I met her?
She's been at some of the events we've been at.
No, not personally.
She was just at Fanatics with us at NFL. At Super
I mean,
Bowl.
I was like shopping from afar, but I'm just kidding. I wasn't shopping. I've already bought and closed out.
Are you dating?
No.
Well, you've already bought and closed.
Why not? Am I dating? Like, yeah, but I don't have a girlfriend, I guess. I don't know.
Pizza or cheeseburgers?
Pizza.
What?
Well, actually, cheeseburgers. I don't know. Cheeseburgers, definitely.
Uh,
Marinara sauce fucks with my stomach.
What kind of sauce?
Marinara.
Damn, that sucks.
Red sauce fucks with my stomach. That's another thing. Gut health is big.
You wouldn't find yourself eating like Tostitos pizza rolls?
Yeah, no, I do much of those things. That's why I feel
So
like
good.
shit sometimes.
So good, dude.
Yeah, you get that all that stuff, and
You got a favorite cartoon?
Do I have a favorite cartoon? Rick and Morty was up there. Then I'd probably actually South Park.
Would you rather have a Camry or a Nissan Altima?
Ultima,
Scooter or small motorbike?
scooter.
If somebody hit you with a brick, is there something you would say to them?
Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. If it was something that they would hit, if they gave me a,
Somebody gives you a brick of cocaine. What would you say to them?
say thank you very much, good sir.
You fell off a poker stick from a pretty significant height. Would you rather be wearing a helmet or elbow pads?
From a pogo stick,
Mm-hmm.
elbow pads, well, knee pads, right?
Not an
You say-
option. Not an option, unfortunately.
No, helmet then. If you were going to drop, if you had two people on the edge of a cliff, your fiance or your brother, who are you dropping?
What the fuck?
Yep. You like that one?
Myself, probably.
What
No,
if you
that's
had
not-
to? What
that's
if
not
you?
an option.
What if you unfortunately had to answer this question?
So it's like, am I like
You're
okay.
holding them by their hair.
Okay.
And you're what? You have to you have to live with it too. The fact that you're thinking about this, if I'm your fiance, I'd be very angry.
No, she'll understand that I simply cannot answer this question.
Maybe that was Jake in that video that was going around to you. Maybe that's why you were so close. The pole.
Did
brother.
anything pop in your mind?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think I know the answer.
You just,
Why can't you? Why wouldn't you say it? If it was like for me, if it was mom or dad, that's hard. But like,
Well, let me tell you the intricacies of this question. One's my brother, is my blood. I love him more than any human being that's a male, and the other is the mother of my child and the love of my life. And so, like, it's just a very difficult question because either way, it's just tragic.
Do you want to know?
And horrible, and it would hurt the other person's feelings.
but who do you hang out with more?
Obviously, my fiance frequently,
Exactly.
and I would hate for my daughter to grow up without a mother. So, if I had to choose, I can't even answer this question.
But
bro.
we know where you're going. You
Yeah,
basically
I- but
answered
I
it.
You didn't
cannot-
answer
no,
it.
I
Fine.
did answer, but I
No,
Do you
can't.
want to
I
know
know
why?
you did.
Do you want to know why I think that was the right answer too? He's kind of built, and I think he would have the best chance of like somehow surviving.
I think he'd understand.
Like, imagine-
if it was put it like this: if he was in my scenario and it was me in Utah, I would definitely be like, bro, like you got a whole life ahead of you. Like send me, dog. You got like let me go.
Imagine that moment, dude. And you said that to him, and there was tears started to well up in his
know.
eyes.
It's almost worse than Dick Ransom guy.
It is
Dick ransom? Someone
Yeah.
tried to ransom? That's the
well,
one thing.
we know he's out-
That's
he's
the
out
one thing
there.
I'm thankful for is that no one tried to blackmail me. I'm surprised no one tried to blackmail me.
That's miraculous.
You know what I mean?
Is there more?
Maybe I should have checked my DMs, but like I don't
Where
know.
can we
It's
sign
like-
up for more sketch of that type of sketch content?
No, there's none.
Oh, that's it. It
No,
all
no,
came
that's
out.
that's it.
What do you think about that right there?
I can't
No,
see that far.
forget it.
Where?
If Trump tapped you tomorrow and said, "Sketch, it's an emergency. We need you to get the price of eggs down," what would your first step be?
It'd be to tariff every country for 25% of everything they own.
And that should just handle the egg crisis.
Yes, that should handle everything. Actually, I'd do a 50% tax, and then I would name everything after America.
Sorry, that's just the current strategy.
Yep.
Like
The UK, people don't realize how, like, being in the UK, they used to be so imperialistic. Dude, during World War II, Woodrow Wilson wanted to, like, hold North Africa, parts of India most of the time. They're just as big as assholes as we are.
The UK?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
United Kingdom was the biggest, like, they're the biggest imperialists of all.
Oh, for sure.
That's,
Dude,
that's
India,
why we fled.
Australia.
Part of the reason? Well, no, but with Americans, we left. We left the UK.
No taxation without representation, homie.
Yep. And now we're taxing the shit out of everyone.
That's crazy. Damn.
But it's actually cinema.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie ever? I don't know. I'm a big Will Ferrell guy, so like I like Step Brothers, the other guys. Those are all good ones. And then like Interstellar's a good, like, if you know, like
Top 3 for me.
yeah, that's like that's the
You want to know?
conspiracy.
You want to know his
side
top?
of me.
You want to know his top 3?
What's his top 3?
Interstellar,
Good.
World's Greatest Showman,
Never seen.
The Prestige.
Never seen.
Have you seen The Gentleman?
Oh, is it?
No,
did that-
wait. Are you talking about like with knives out, the gentleman, or wait, which one's the gentleman?
The Gentleman, Guy Ritchie. There's also
Matthew
a show on
McConaughey?
Netflix. Matthew McConaughey was in it.
I haven't seen
It's a
that one.
great
It's
movie.
very good.
What did that scoot into your top 3? Or is it
It's like
4?
a 4. I can do a 4.
Did I get your top 3 right?
Yeah, they do.
See, we're still
That's
friends.
impressive. Yeah, we are.
I know.
We totally are.
Did you know I was gonna get it right?
I wasn't sure. That's impressive. That's impressive.
What can I
But
say?
know,
We've been-
I
we've
also
been
know
good friends.
You only remember it because you think it's fucking ridiculous.
Not Interstellar anymore. Have you
Yeah,
ever?
yeah,
Have
besides
you,
Interstellar,
have you ever had?
that's-
Have you ever had an opinion that you believed in that was then? The answer I know to this is yes. That was then shaped or reshaped by other people's opinions.
Yeah, of course.
Like, dude, I told so many people that Inception was a superior movie to Interstellar, and I continuously got laughed at.
really?
And truthfully, and Inception is an incredible
Yes,
film.
yeah.
But I guess I really did. I understood the breadth of the quality of
I
Interstellar.
don't think it's a statement to get laughed at, though.
They didn't.
That's like a
They were just so
conversation.
sure that Interstellar was a better movie. So sure, dude.
It is a better movie.
That's what I got, and so I've come around on that. But it's not even in my top 3. My top 3 are, you know. Can you name my 3?
I'd say Sicario is number 1. No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
No, that's a great one.
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men.
Yeah.
That's a great
The
one.
third one's on the bubble, so you can, if you name a couple of them, I would give it to you. Sicario's number 1.
No comedies.
Oh my god.
You're just all action.
Yeah, he likes the.
I do love comedy movies, but I keep them on a separate list that don't make the top. Like, dude, come on, Happy Gilmore, Black Sheep,
This isn't a top
Tommy
3,
Boy.
but I would say Children of Men, but probably like a top 10
It's
for you.
Children of Men is easily a bubble third. I generally say either Fight Club or Departed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I have a recent question that like I tweeted that I still don't know, but like, what movie do you most want like a sequel for?
I want Sicario 3.
Sicario? No, like this. There's the second one, not a third one.
Oh, what's a third called? A trequel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a trilogy. So it'd be this
Trilogy.
like so it's like
Correct.
Step Brothers 2, Pineapple Express 2.
Sequels would be sick in comedies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish because
yeah.
I was trying to think of one. I thought of a good comedy show the other day, and then I forgot about it.
You should do a movie.
I need to start writing shit down. That's my problem. Is I just
Yeah,
like,
you
I
should.
have
Do
good
you use your
ideas.
notes on your phone?
Yeah. You want to see?
Do you think
it might be
sketch? Do you
dirty,
think
but
a
I don't know.
trivia sketch? Do you think a trivia show would do good?
Always wanted to do like a news one, like just go through like because I like going over news and
No, not a newscast. What I'm saying is, I truly think that there's.
that was my last thing in my notes there.
All right. Let me go ahead and read this. Do y'all have chamoy and tajin?
Chamoy and Tahine. I was at a loud Mexican restaurant trying to get a drink.
And was it like a translation or like?
No, it was loud, so I just like she couldn't
Oh.
hear me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. All right.
That's what I write down.
Yeah. Write down more of your thoughts. I'm sure they're good. Sketch, we gotta get out of here.
Who's beefing?
Who's beef?
I don't know.
Can I see one more?
This one's my Christmas list.
What's on it?
My
Meatballs.
family.
Oh, you want your family for Christmas?
Well, that's like was making sure I got them all.
Maddie's got to feel superior to everyone else.
Unironically, well, I got my both my sister, I have 2 older sisters, and they're like both married, but I got them both of my sisters like couples matching Legos, like big Lego sets,
Fuck yeah.
and I challenged them if the first one to complete it, they're like the biggest one. The first one to complete it gets like $1,000.
Nice.
Pretty
Hell yeah.
sick.
Hey,
Hell
sketch.
yeah.
Hey, sketch. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah.
And also, I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
Honestly,
Me too.
You're a fucking great person, dude. And
Yeah,
I
it was
really,
fun. Thank you for giving me a chance to talk.
you crushed it.
Yeah, dude, we love you. Thanks
Y'all
for
are
coming
dope.
on. Thanks, dude. Have fun in London.
I am having a great time.
Yeah.
Well, we're playing. We're gonna see you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the opposite team though, so watch out. Are you're the goalie?
Yeah, I'm the fucking goalie.
Apologies in advance if I score on you, dude.
You're not gonna score shit.
We'll see,
Hey,
brother.
don't
We'll
worry.
see.
This soccer shit ain't staged.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Sketch, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching this
Thanks
episode
for
of
having
Impulsive.
me.
We'll see you next time. Take it easy. Peace.